Yo, and my man's hitting the backflip. This dude's getting mad acrobatic. This dude was not on this level before. Yo, he even nailed the landing. This dude is not E-rank right now. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yo, he hit him with that straight. I really get a strong feeling that this wolf is gonna call like more of its buddies though. Yeah, he's got no healers. If he takes any injuries, he's done for. He's gonna pull out that rusty blade that he had before. Wait, this is a new weapon? When did he ever get this weapon though? I don't remember this. Woo! Yo, immediate ownage. Made a whole fish fillet out of a wolf. Did it just split into two after he split it in two? That's crazy. We don't divide, we multiply. That's what the wolf said. And it's stuck in the ground. I guess that's a testimony to his strength. Ooh, and it caught it with his teeth. Is it gonna break the blade? He pulled up MMA on it. Yo, ooh, that was nasty. Yeah, this thing is nothing compared to that stone statue. Oh no, that thing actually called its homies. I had a feeling this thing was gonna call more homies. Nah, bro, you better run right now because you couldn't handle two. Like, how are you gonna handle this? This is a whole flock of wolves, man. Like, no, the thing went and called its gang. Oh, but he's taking them out like ants right now. But you can't heal though. Feel that burn, baby, in your chest. Yo, you see all these level up notifications? This dude is just stacking level up notifications right now. Yeah, you gotta pick and choose your battles, which one is ever worth it. So it's even, you have to be intelligent about how you level yourself up as well and how you get stronger. It just looks filthy down there. Like, I feel like you just get some horrible disease right there. Woo! Yo, that came out of nowhere. Just sucker punch him to the wall. Oh no, the sword broke. What? Yo, this thing is probably worse than the other centipede monsters. This is all a snake demon. This thing is mad cool though. He has no way to basically defeat this thing. If his sword can't do it, then how can his fist do it? With a broken blade though, man, come on. I think maybe you should run away from this one. Woo! Yo, with the broken blade. Yo, this is so badass, yo. The way yo, with the snake gliding across the weapon there. Whoo, yo, he's dodging and weaving. Weave. Oh, yo, and the animation was clean there. Woo! Yo, he's like, you have no chance to swim right here, bro. Yo, he has him hitting backflips against the water. I mean, the dude's taking an L, but this is just beautiful directing right here. Dude, your life is flashing before your eyes right now. Did the thing land on him, the train? Nah, main character's gonna get a boost up somehow. Question is how. Flashback power-up time. Yo, against the wall, like, I felt that, like, oh, man. Then he's squishing him and through the wall. Yo, if he was the way he was before, he would have been dead right now. His organs would have been mush. Yo, let him know the deal. Puff your chest out. Yo, hear the drums, yo, the percussions? They're going insane right now. You know a boost up is coming. Get motherfucking ready, yo. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yo, yo, he about to slay a monster right now. We're about to catch a body. Yo, he's gliding on the back of the snake, just sliding off and slipping, sliding. Yo, through the belly of the beast. Yo, is he about to jump inside of it and cut it from within? Never mind, he went to the back of it. It's like he's riding a shark right now. Oh, with his bare hands, yo. Yo, he's like, forget about the sword, man. I'm about to squish its scales. Yo. Now this is cool, man. 10 out of 10 episode already. And the music? Oh, yo. Oh, the animation is... Yo, solo leveling is... Yo, it is the bomb right now. Yo, so much hype in this moment. Yo, when the thing died with his eyes open, that's how you know the main character went hard. Yo, he went ham. And look at that weapon, though. That weapon is clean. Attack 25. See how it just turned back into a normal train station? And I feel like no one's going to know about this achievement right now. So people are still going to look down on the main character because he's famous for all the wrong reasons. No one's going to know that he accomplished this, and watch, when he tells people that he did it, they're not going to believe him and someone else is going to claim credit for it or something. Yo, my dude's intelligence stats are already maxed out. But they'll eventually lose, though. Oh, and the B rank, that's her. That's her. Bro, she's just traumatized from the first occasion. But I agree. Come on, help out. Be more useful than that. I agree. Like, stay focused. But I understand it. I understand she's traumatized. But they should have these tests to evaluate how mentally strong they are. No, you don't feel the same. You've gotten way better. No, you don't feel the same, man. Yeah, you could do this, man. Exactly. This is weaker than the one you just fought. Yo, watch the main character about to slay him in front of everyone. Come on. Yo, main character. Yo, get your achievement right here. Do it. Do it. Do it. With the broken blade, man. With a broken weapon. Let this be caught on camera. World star this. Oh, yo, please tell me they did something. Right in its eye? Dude, come on. No. Main character, finish him off. They're gonna take credit. They're gonna take credit. No! The main character. Come on. Why'd you do it from afar? Why'd you do it from afar? You didn't do squat. Come on, man. Nobody saw it. And then he walks away. The main character, watch, he's off. For some reason, he's keeping it a secret that he leveled up. Yep, he's out. Why, though? Why is he keeping it a secret? Come on, man. Yo, but this is so exciting to see where he ends up. I want people to see the difference. Yo, do you see the forearm on him? Yo, my dude went through some changes. My dude hit puberty right now. Oh, please, look at the main character. Come on, you know who you handled before. And she saw it. But you know who you handled before. Come on, man. You should know yourself better than anyone else. You could see your own levels, too. So come on, man. Be realistic about it. But the main character is insane right now, man. We love to see that. We love to see that. Was the difficulty of the snake a C rank? It probably was a C rank monster, right? So that means the main character is probably barely a C rank hunter right now. That's my assumption. Because, you know, the acquisition difficulty, as what they described on the dagger, was C rank, right? Or maybe it's a C rank weapon, I'm not quite sure. You guys could explain it to me in the comments section down below. But now he's got an extra 25 attack points, just like a video game, right? You have your basic stats that are increased, and then you have your weapons, which further increase your stats in whatever way, or increase your stats in specific areas or multiple areas. So right now he has a weapon that increases his attack points by 25 points, which is great because, I mean, before he was at like 31 before he went into this dungeon, right? And that was all in strength, and every other category was at 11 before he finished his boss. I don't know what his level is now, but nonetheless, that was his level, 11 points. So we got 25 attack points extra from this dagger, which is, from what I can assume, really, really good. Plus, it also drains 1% HP health points from the monster that he's fighting per second. That's a pretty overpowered ability, but it also depends on what you're playing as well too, right? I guess some games, if let's say the boss is already like ridiculously strong and has a lot of health points, or you die really quickly, maybe 1% health point being drained per second maybe isn't really that much of a big deal if you die really quickly. And this is real life, so I'm sure what he's playing right now in terms of real life is probably more akin to Dark Souls. He is really killing it, considering that he's kind of playing Dark Souls on the hardest difficulty, relatively speaking. 1% HP probably will do magic wonders for him, but I'm sure it could get much better from here on out. There are better perks that he can get as he levels up when this series goes on. Plus, it also paralyzes the enemies, and that paired with the 1% HP drain per second, I'm sorry, in a game, that would just be absolutely insane. Now, I'm also sure that the paralysis probably isn't going to work against every monster. So there's probably going to come a point where the paralysis is not going to work against maybe, let's say, another boss who maybe has a higher rank than C rank. The stone monster probably wouldn't work against. But then, would the drain work? What will work and what won't work? Will none of the perks and abilities work against a monster who has higher than C rank? I don't know, but again, I'm sure his weapon isn't gonna paralyze every single monster. The stone monster didn't really move around much either, and it didn't need to because it had Superman laser vision eyes. It probably doesn't even need to move even if you did paralyze it. So there will be monsters like that as well, who probably might also be able to have the same effects, such as draining 1% of the hunter's health per second. So there may be other monsters with similar abilities to his dagger as well. Actually, now that I've moved a little bit ahead in the timer, another thing that I'm not quite sure about is the rank of the monster, because with his other item that he got, which is the Venom Gland, right? That item was A rank. So was the monster that he defeated an A rank or was it an S rank? It might even be an S rank monster, because considering he got an A rank item, it's possible that the monster was an even higher rank than A rank, or it might have exactly been an A rank, and maybe that A rank item, the Venom Gland, was the peak of the items that he received, and it's a poison item, and they describe it as I think it's armor scales, so it's probably some sort of armor that he can wear. I assume it's probably going to be similar to the Berserker armor, because it will take down damage, although the Berserker armor doesn't do that in Berserk. This item takes away 20% damage that enemies deal to you, but at the cost of taking away 25% of your strength. So it has a massive setback. That means it takes away more percentage of your strength than the damage that you receive. So I don't think that that's a good item to use, to be honest, especially in a game like, let's say, Dark Souls, which, let's be realistic, for relatively speaking in terms of the anime, he's playing a game in real life, right? Anything can kill you and every single millisecond counts. I certainly agree with him that item is a scary item to use. In fact, I would go so far as to say I can't see a situation in which it would benefit him in. Who knows? I'm sure the plot is going to find a way to make this item reoccur again, and it will prove useful to him some way, somehow. Probably when he's either not in a boss battle, or he's up against maybe a boss with extremely high damage but really low health. And now that I read the effects of this poison, it's not an armor, it's a poison that you drink, and I would never use this item. I don't even agree that this should be an A rank item, because this item seems horrible, and I know he's gonna use it, but come on. 35% strength depleted from you. And we're not talking about in a situational circumstance. We're talking about in a permanent circumstance. So, yeah, nah. In a permanent situation, this definitely does not seem worth it at all. I mean, permanently, 35% of your strength. I mean, unless you're a Planet Buster at this point, I would never use this weapon. This weapon is probably the equivalent of what Shinigami eyes were in Death Note. And it's an A rank item, so we know there are items that are even more powerful than this. I definitely would not use this item. It just seems way too much of a negative. But again, I know based upon how this show has portrayed itself so far, this show isn't just throwing information at us that isn't going to become relevant later on. This information will be relevant later on. There will be a situation in which it will be beneficial for the main character to utilize this poison. I'm just saying, I'm not the anime main character, and I'm not in this anime, therefore I would never use this item. Ever, especially in a game where I could revive back. If I wouldn't use it in a game where I could revive, I definitely wouldn't use it in real life. Something that I really hate, though, the main character didn't take credit for killing that other monster, or at least disabling it when the other party members were not able to disable it. I'm pretty sure that some other person is going to claim credit for it, or the situation is just going to be giving credit to those adventurers, and they'll just take credit because no one else is able to take the credit. And the main character certainly isn't doing it. And he probably doesn't even have the confidence to do it. I understand I get why he did it. He did it because he has low confidence. But even so, I just want to see the main character succeed, and I don't want to see people look down on him. And I can tell there's going to be some sort of One Punch Man-esque stuff going on in this anime, where the main character is going to be accomplishing so many great things and going through blood, sweat, and tears, and people are going to just sun him all the time. Not in terms of performance, but in terms of credibility. I always hate that when it happens in anime. I hate that so much. It's one of my biggest pet peeves, to the point that I would arguably say that it is a negative in my personal opinion, not as a fact in terms of the writing, but in my personal enjoyment, it is a bit of a negative. Yet at the same time, the main character wasn't doubting himself when he was up against that snake. So the fact that he doubts himself now that he killed this monster, in my opinion, just seems a little bit too inconvenient for the plot, if that makes sense. Not convenient, but too inconvenient for him in terms of plot progression. But I could see logical reasons why he would not believe in himself. I'm just saying it's a big difference from when he fought against that snake when it was unharmed, and from the attitude he displayed before he slayed the snake, and before he even went up against that golem monster that he slayed for that weaker party of D rank, B rank, and E rank hunters. Because before he slayed that golem monster, whatever that was, he even said that it was weaker than the other monster. That's why I don't believe him looking down on himself was really a logical move writing-wise. It makes sense in terms of characterization. He has reasons to not believe in himself because this is how he's been weak the whole time. In fact, one could argue it's not in character to look highly upon himself or even attempt to throw that blade at that monster. One can argue it's more out of character for him to even succeed in the situations that he has so far. But considering that he did succeed and considering that he did look highly upon himself, it is a bit inconsistent that he didn't take credit for what he did, because I don't see a reason to keep his strength hidden. It isn't like the main character is lazy and doesn't want to be bothered by extra tasks. In fact, he has every reason to prove everyone wrong about him being weak, so he has every reason to put himself into the spotlight as a strong hunter. Bravo for the directing, bravo for the animation, bravo for the OST that played during the episode at the absolute hype peak moment of it. When he slayed that monster, the orchestra went insane, the drums, the percussions really hyped you up even before it even came to fruition. Just a great episode all around. Very, very awesome episode. I did think that the stone monster was going to show up, but it was a snake boss, and the snake boss looked just as cool as the stone monster. The character designs, the monster designs are through the roof. Thank God for these animators. A1 Pictures, you're doing wonders right now. 10 out of 10 episode. If you guys enjoyed this reaction and this review, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.